Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Tuesday, September 5th, 2017. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Ladies and gentlemen, we've officially reached the point in Olympia prep where it's time to start pushing all the chips to the center of the table. And it looks to me like William Bonac is more than ready to let the world know that he's all in. Over the weekend, Bonac released footage from his last back training session in the comforts of his own home gym, where we'll see last year's 5th place finisher looking like he's ready for action. When you look at what Bonac's been able to do these last 3 Olympias, jumping from 15th back in 2014 to 5th last season, it becomes immediately clear that this is a guy who is willing to do whatever it takes to turn himself into one of the game's truly elite athletes. But whether or not he's ready to knock off the Sean Rodens and Dexter Jacksons of the world to really cement his status is something we all have a chance to find out firsthand a little over a week from today. So far this season, year 2 of the Classic Physique experience has unearthed some major new talents in the Pro League, including second-year standout Jamie Lee Royce. The former Junior USA champ has been one of the most entertaining young athletes to watch in the division this year, and the look he put together to win the Fit World Pro all the way back in March is a testament to just how dangerous he can be when he's out there firing on all cylinders. In case you haven't been following Lee Royce throughout his Olympia prep, all he's done over the last 3 weeks is continue to look sharper and sharper by the day. On paper, the Classic Physique lineup is absolutely loaded from top to bottom this season. But don't be surprised if you see a few athletes like Lee Royce rise to the occasion once the lights come on and take out some of those heavy favorites along the way. I'm a firm believer in the fact that opportunity comes knocking for us at some point in life. It's just up to us to be ready and answer the call. And now that she's got a little over a week left before making her way back to the Olympia stage, it sure looks like our old friend Kieran Newman is ready to step up and make the most of her opportunity. The latest news I'm hearing from my sources inside Team Newman are telling me that this year Kira is coming in looking to make a statement and give defending champ Juliana Malacarne a run for her money, the same way she did back in 2015 when she brought the house down with one of the most electric performances of the entire weekend. A 100% focused Kieran Newman is an absolute nightmare to be reckoned with, so if she comes in looking as good as they say she will, we're going to see some fireworks go off on stage after that first call-out is finally announced. Kieran Newman isn't the only physique competitor looking to make a statement on the Olympia stage this year. I'm also hearing that 2017 women's physique breakout Ekaterina Grima has been coming on strong lately. Despite managing to fly under the radar for the past few weeks, over the weekend some new training video emerged of a very dangerous looking Grima, who seems to be building up momentum as we speak, heading down the home stretch of her first career Olympia. If you can remember back to the early part of the summer, it was Grima who was setting the women's physique division on fire with her 2 huge wins back-to-back at Dallas Europa and the Arctic Pro. And if that same lights-out version of Ekaterina Grima can manage to find her way out to Vegas, I think she has a legitimate shot at closing out her season with a top 5 inked finish securely in the record books. With all the pre-Olympia hype going on these days, it's easy to forget that we've got a few familiar faces who won't be making their way to bodybuilding's grandest stage this year. And one of those faces just so happens to be bodybuilding's very own version of half man, half amazing, the one and only Justin Compton. After announcing a few months ago that he intended to shut it down for the season, the Pride of Kentucky has done a pretty good job of staying out of sight and out of mind. But back at last week's North American Championships, a pretty lean and mean looking Compton was spotted knocking out one of his trademark torture sessions and giving us our first glimpse at what exactly it is that he's been up to over the last few months. By all accounts, Compton has been making good use of his time and giving his body a chance to recover from the long grind that has been his past 2 seasons. But when you've got the sort of elite level, next level talent that Justin Compton has, it's only a matter of time before the stage comes calling again, and we see a revamped and re-energized version of Justin Compton come back to continue his reign of terror.